Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Depending on the time you're watching this video, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I visited a rabbit farm here in Cross River State. So, here with me is the owner of the farm. So, I'll be telling him to introduce himself to us. So, here is the farm in Cross River State. He's also among the biggest farm I've visited so far. So, sir, I would have loved you to introduce yourself to us. What's your name?
Okay, my name is Bashiru. The name of the farm actually is registered. It's Bash 67. Bash 67 Farm.
Okay,
That's
sir.
the name of the farm.
Okay, Bash 67 farm. Sir, okay, what motivated you to go into rabbit farming?
First of all, I love pets. Even when I was young, as a student, as an undergraduate, I have this rabbitry in my village. That's a Fugwe back in Nife. After the university, when I enter university, the taking care of this thing, where we do to take care of my rabbit, suffer some setback, and I need to summarily close it down. But finally, when I get to Cross River after graduation, and I dabble into poultry farm, and I say no, I want rabbitry. Though it took me a while before I'll be able to get. Somebody got the first one for me from Akwa Ibom.
Okay, sir, did you go into rabbit farming for meat purpose or for pets? Which purpose did you actually go into rabbit farm for? Because some people, they just buy their rabbit. Maybe they just love seeing it around like this and they'll just buy it. They don't really know the reason why they're buying it. Some just keep it as pets. Like for me now, I went into rabbit farming for because of the meat, but I just have few people I supply the meat to. Most of my sales I do is to follow farmers. So why did you go into the rabbit farm?
Well, I went into this as a pet first because my children really love it. Then from there, as the thing keep on multiplying, the issue of for business and then for consumption, crawling, is now serving as a three purpose. I went into it as a pet. That's why you see I look for a species like Angora.
Yeah.
The first time I saw it, I love it. And since then, I've been struggling to get a female of it so that I will have pure Angora. By God's grace, I'm getting towards that point now. Then, as a business, because there is one time a Unica student approached me. I don't know who gave him my contact. Gave her my contact. He's a postgraduate student in Faculty of Agric, and then he said he needs some rabbit. He bought close to 100 from me. The only thing is that, I am still working as a civil servant, and I'm still combining this thing, the space. That's one thing. When you look at it, you see that the whole of the compound is filled up.
Yeah.
Initially, it's fish tank that always here before, tarpaulin fish tank and all the rest. Then poultry inside. Then when rabbitry keep on expanding, we need to move tarpaulin inside the poultry. While I disband the poultry this thing because of cost of feeds.
So guys, he also have chickens here and he also has some fish pond, but although he does not have fish currently, but he has fish pond. I can see some fish pond, like almost 4 or 5. So sir, I would love to know, how do you combine rabbit farming with your job? Since you say you're a civil servant, how do you combine the rabbit farm with your job? How do you feed them? Like after feeding them, how is the schedule like for you?
Well, rabbit farm is very easy compared to poultry. Before I run poultry battery cage layers. I have close to 1,000 here before. And then, when you have a layers and there is nobody to stay there and pick the egg, the moment the chicken lay the egg and small hunger like this, they start eating the egg. You run at a loss. In that wise, I move into poultry battery cage.
Okay.
Then that one, we still need to keep somebody there. Okay. But rabbitry is very, very easy. Like this rabbit, I come out in the morning, watch them, feed them. I feed them twice a day. The one with kittens or pregnant one, I feed them twice a day. But all other one, I feed them once a day.
Okay.
I have a measurement for their food. I feed those ones without a kitten or male once a day. The one that is pregnant and with kitten twice a day, morning and evening.
Okay.
And the moment you feed them very early in the morning, You go about your business. I wake up by 5:30, before. Then if there is no light, I put on my generator. Then I use the light, mix their food, give them run, give them the water. And then by 5:36, I'm through. Then I did my morning devotion. Then I prepare for work.
Okay, sir.
8 o'clock, I'm in the office.
Okay, sir. So is rabbit farming really profitable in Nigeria? Because I know some African countries like Uganda, Kenya, the demand for rabbit meat is becoming very big. So here in Nigeria, as per se, you as a big farmer, is rabbit farming really profitable?
We cannot compare, but it's coming up. It's coming up. People that really know it, like most people that are diabetic, hypertensive, and they say don't eat red meat. Rabbit meat is the best. Pure white meat, followed by fish.
Okay.
And do you know when I start experimenting this one is when I kill one of my rabbit, big one, but he has a lot of fat during the normal day like this. When you prepare a chicken, a broiler, and it has fat, and you keep it overnight, you see the fat sleep. But when I prepare rabbit, the moment you cook the rabbit and everything, and the fat melted, you go there the following day, you see it clean, like if there is oil settle on top of this thing. In that wise, I settle for it. It's what I eat most.
Okay.
Recently, I killed about 6, and I dried them. I picked them inside my freezer. Used to cook whatever I want to cook. Plantain, easy to cook. Like bush meat that you'll be looking for plantain, I use rabbit meat. Then even soup. Afan soup, any different kind of soup, edikaiko and all the rest.
Guys, we are in Calabar. So we eat afang soup a lot. We eat afang soup a lot. Okay, sir. So is the demand for rabbit meat for you? Is the demand higher than the production, or is your production higher than your demand? Which one?
As of now, production is higher than demand.
Okay.
Because that's why I told you initially that at times when I cross my dough, you get to a stage when there is no space in it. But if you cross and people pick it, you continue. Like this one that I told you the other time, say he has a kitten that have come out almost like their father, Angora.
They are very, very
I
nice
cross, see
Angora.
how they had.
Yeah.
They're about
Guys, we'll
they're
show
about
you.
6 weeks.
We'll show you the Angora. They are very nice
They're
Angora.
about
They came out very
6 weeks. Well, I know. About 3 months, 2 months plus. I've crossed the border. In the next couple of weeks, it's going to deliver again.
Okay, sir. So how many dough units do you have currently on your farm? How many dough units?
About 20. About 20 active one. 20 active dough.
20 active dough. So how many times do one female rabbit give birth for you in a year? How many times?
Like this one. Has given birth twice this year. This is the third time I'm crossing it. I'm expecting.
Is it because you don't cross her very often, or is it because some people say rabbits, like a female rabbit is supposed to give birth like 5 to 6 times in a year because they give birth once in 2 months. Like some people that do the 45-day rule, after 45 days of the rabbit kindling, they cross again. So for you here, you see once in 3 times in a year, or how many? Like
3 times, maximum of 4 times.
Maximum of 4 times.
Maximum of 4 times because of the heady of the dough.
Okay.
I see when I keep them, like when you see some, I just separate them from their mother. Okay. You will see them and say, no, why do you keep weight? I say, well, I want my dough to be very strong. Okay. Then before I mate it again. Okay, sir. Like some farm, when you see this one now, the kittens, they're about 4 weeks plus. 4 weeks plus. Okay. Some farm, you separate this one, but I keep my own for between 8 and 10 weeks before I separate them.
Because I see that you have some newly born rabbits in here. They just come so we can see. You see, you have some newly born rabbits in here. Kittens. This one has 6 kittens.
You can bring the cat on her.
Okay.
Bring the cage out. See the kittens?
Okay, so you can see the kittens.
I just try struggling to open.
So how old are they now?
They're about 9 days old.
9 days. Wow. So they are big.
At 10, they will open their eyes.
At 10 days, they open their eyes. Wow. So, okay, sir. So what do you feed them on?
Yeah. Because of economy of the nation, the rabbit pellet, a bag of 15 kg, goes for between 7,000-8,000 naira. And when you look at this farm, if I buy a bag, within a day or two, they'll finish one bag.
Yeah.
It's not
Because you
profitable.
have plenty
In that
rabbits.
wise, I have close to 100.
Okay.
In that wise, because of that, I was forced. Though few friends that are into this thing, I begged them they should give me formula. But through the trial and error,
Okay.
I have formulated my own feed formula.
Okay.
I use wheat over, I use kernel cake. Then I wanted to buy concentrates. The people that are selling concentrate here, they say they sell in tons. That wise, I was discouraged because I don't have a big farm that I can buy 1 ton. 1 ton is 1,000 kilogram.
Yeah.
1,000 kilogram will be almost half trailer load.
Or feed.
That's the reason why I shelved the idea and I use super starter.
Okay.
I use super starter, kernel cake, and then wheat
Wheat
offer.
offer.
Those are the I mix them, but I won't give you my formula unless you pay for it. I mix them in certain
Alright, sir.
proportion and then good to go.
Okay, sir.
And they are doing very well.
Sir, just show us around your farm. And you said you show us where you do your feed. So we'll come to that. So just show us around your farm here. Some of the rabbits
This
you
is
have.
the cage.
Yeah. So guys, he has
Cage of about 9.
9.
This
Okay.
one is a cage of about 12.
Okay.
This one is 12 too.
Okay.
12 in this cage. 12 compartments.
Yeah. So look at, I'm seeing a chinchilla here, guys. This is an American chinchilla, although this is a grower. Sir, right? This is a grower.
Yeah, those are the one I started with. But when they extend in my farm, there
Okay.
are friends that I gave rabbit to free of charge.
Okay.
And I now need to make that one. He gave me this one.
Okay.
He's the father of that particular one you see
Okay. Okay.
there. Old rabbit that I gave out, say, okay, your children just take this male and female. And then from there, I go carry this one. I've been begging him to come and carry his rabbit. He said he was preparing a new cage. So I
Okay.
should keep it. That's why.
Okay. So this
Harlequin.
Harlequin.
This is Harlequin.
Okay.
This is Harlequin.
Wow, it's very, very beautiful.
It's a mother.
Has he littered before?
Yes, twice.
Twice.
Mm.
Wow.
This one is New Zealand white.
Okay.
The kittens are there, the other side.
So guys, these are the Angoras. He just got. Okay, this one they are like 3 months old, right? So
No, they are not up to 3 months.
they're not up to 3 months.
They're about 10 weeks.
10 weeks.
Yes.
Wow, they are big, sir.
About 10 weeks.
Wow, 10 weeks.
About 10 weeks. I have the record of it.
Okay.
I have the record. I keep the
So
record of my.
have you started selling these ones, or you don't want to sell because
No.
you
This
said you
one I
want to
never
keep this
said.
one?
I'm keeping it so that I will have pure Angora. The farm can now go into different kind.
Okay. So
This is another. Is it this Harlequin or what do you call this one?
I think
Dutch.
it's more like a chestnut. I don't really know this breed, but I think it's more like a chestnut breed here.
Okay.
Yeah. So, sir, what kind of medication do you use on your rabbit? Because when I came into the farm, you told me that one of your rabbits had diarrhea, and there's a drugs you use to cure it. So I would love you to show us that drugs here, guys. He has a iron cage here, and I think he has up to 9 rabbits in this cage. Yeah.
There are 9 rabbits.
There are 9 rabbits.
The iron cage.
Okay.
One of the products of my Angora is this.
Okay.
It's a male. That's why if this one were to be female, it's due for crossing. But
Okay.
It's a male.
Okay. So, sir, what's the name of the drugs you used for the diarrhea?
Like this particular one, he has diarrhea. And then you see, when they have something like that, if care is not taken within 48 hours, they died.
Okay.
They have lost so many before I come across with this drug. The drug is Sofanol.
Okay.
Sovadimidine. That's the active.
So you said you have these drugs available here in your
Yes,
farm?
I have available. Anybody that is interested, as far as Calabar is concerned, they can come and get it.
Even if someone wants maybe for you to bill it to him in his own state, can you do that?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
I can do that.
Okay.
Can do that comfortably.
Okay. So how much does a bottle of this go for?
A bottle of this drug is 3,000 naira.
Okay, 3,000
It's
naira.
on. It's 100 mil.
100 ml. Guys, the bottle is big,
It's
so
100 mil.
you can get these drugs. I'll get one of
And
these
the
from him.
application of the drug is 0.5 mil.
0.5. I'll get one of these from him.
0.3 mil per kilogram. But because if you notice it on time, before a rabbit started that diarrhea, first of all, they reject food.
Okay.
If you are the one that are vigilant, like I will show you one day when we go out, a very big male. I just noticed that I put food there in the morning. When I came in the evening, the food is still remain the same. But the moment I start with this drug, the following night, he finish the whole of the food before daybreak. I give the second one, I give for 3 days. But his own, because he's up to about 3 kg, that's a 0.3 times 3. That's 9. I gave about 1.2 mil for that one.
Okay. Okay, so you give 0.3 ml per kg.
Per kg minimum. Between 0.3 to 0.6 per kg of the animal.
Okay.
If the case is so severe, you give up to 0.6 per kg.
Okay, so guys, for those of you that are into rabbit farming, I think every one of us needs these drugs. These drugs, sulfanol.
Sulfanol or sulfadimidine, that's the active ingredient there.
Okay.
The second one, give me the second bottle there.
Okay.
I use this one for, this one is Ivanol.
Okay. This one is more like ivermectin, right?
Ivermectin, that's Ivanol. Ivermectin, I use this one majorly for when they have this mint, this fungal infection on their body.
Yeah.
And this one, you just apply it once. That's why you see this. I bought this one almost how many months ago?
Okay.
You inject not more than 0.5. It's oily.
Okay.
And you inject this one on the back of the neck, the skin of the back of the neck of the rabbit. That's where you inject this one. It's 0.5.
Okay, so what about this?
Not according to the weight. The other one, you inject it on the muzzle. It's intramuscular.
Okay.
You use thigh, particularly.
Okay,
Thigh is the best.
Okay. So, sir, this particular one, you don't have it in your farm?
No, I don't have that. This one is just for my use.
Okay.
But you can easily get this one from any of these veterinary medicine.
Okay. So, guys, for those of you who need this one, this sulfanol, it says it's 3,000 naira per bottle like this. It's 100 ml, right?
100 ml.
Okay, it's 3,000 naira. So I would like you to put your number. Maybe if anyone wants to call you to get the drugs or to get any rabbit, because we also have good breeds of rabbit too. So, sir, you just put your number out there so they can call you.
My number is 080 347 507 96. 080 347 507 96. And my WhatsApp number is 070 8799 3626. Once more, my WhatsApp number is 070 8799 3626.
Okay, sir. You said you are going to show us how a place you do your feed.
Yes.
Okay, so